Hello Pokemon trainers and welcome back to my fairytale gym series. In it we take a look at a Pokemon gym inspired by a classic fairytale. This time we're looking at what might be the classical fairytale, Cinderella. There are lots of parts of Cinderella's story that we could focus on, but I think the most central part of the story is the royal ball at the castle. No, not that kind of ball, dancing, like a gala. It's where Cinderella meets the prince and her life changes forever. So gym leader Cinderella is a big fan of arranging these fancy dance parties at her gym. Most of the time the gym is closed, but once a week it opens up to the public in the form of a ball. Because it's open to the public, it's a loud event by all the citizens. But you can't just simply walk in wearing your regular trainer clothes, because you're a terrible fashion sense. Or maybe not, but there is a dress code, and unless you follow it you won't be able to get into the gym. And in turn you won't be able to challenge the gym leader and win the badge. Game-wise, this will work a bit like your style score in the X and Y games. Remember when you were kicked out of the Lumia City store because your clothes weren't stylish enough? Yeah, that was annoying and slightly offensive. I have great style, how dare you? Luckily, as mentioned before, it's a loved event by the locals. In fact, they're doing great business around it. There are fashion stores that specifically sells you clothes for this event. Buy whichever you want and put it on. Looking great there. You're now ready to enter the gym. And Cinderella's gym is inside a giant castle. Where else would it be? It's Cinderella. Walking by foot all the way to the castle might be a bit difficult, especially if you picked a big poofy dress. But no worries, fairytale Cinderella didn't have to walk and neither do you. The castle have arranged for pumpkaboo carriages pulled by Rapidash to take you to the gym. Inside the castle is of course a big ballroom dance floor. People are dancing around, as per usual, but between every song the crowd parts to the sides and it's Pokemon battle time. Now that we finally have gotten into the battling, maybe I should mention what type the gym uses. For the classical fairytale, we of course have a fairy type gym. The defending trainers at the gym are of the trainer classes Fairytale Girl, Lady and Lass, but with appropriate clothes for dance. The Fairytale Girls mostly use a variety of early stage fairy Pokemon. This is in reference to Cinderella caring for all the little animals and creatures. And note how the dress is similar to the one the mice and birds made her in the Disney movie. Level-wise, they are in their mid to late 30s. Most of the gym trainers are just your standard trainer without any personality on their own. But there's one special duo at this gym. They're called Anna and Meg and are this gym's version of the ugly and evil stepsisters. Except that they aren't ugly or evil and they're not related to each other. You've probably battled them before. For real, they're in all the Hoenn games. See? I always thought they looked cute together, so I wanted to throw them into the gym. So you can't have ugly stepsister without someone being ugly, right? So Anna and Meg uses two famously ugly fairy Pokemon, Aromatisse and Granbull. They're a bit higher in level than the other gym trainers Pokemon, so maybe level 40. Anna and Meg are also the two last trainers you battle before the gym leader arrives. Cinderella's entrance is announced and she slowly walks down the stairs and everyone is in awe of her beauty and kindness and her mad battle skills, yo! She's got 4 Pokemon on her team, Blue Florges, and her little Prince Charming Clefable, Mawile, and her ace Pokemon Gardevoir. All of them are around level 45 and Gardevoir is slightly higher. You're a great trainer, so I'm sure you win. The crowd is very impressed and Cinderella presents you with her gym's badge. It's the Regal badge and it looks like a crown. You may now leave the gym and continue your quest to be the greatest Pokemon master of them all. But if you come back in this hypothetical post-game, after having beaten the Elite Four, you'll be able to rematch lots of famous trainers who will come to visit the ball. And that's all for this gym. Next time we're visiting another fairytale gym. Which one? I actually don't know yet, so leave suggestions if there's a gym you'd really like to see me do. Otherwise, any comments and likes are always appreciated. Thanks for watching. Bonus question at the end, which Pokemon would you bring to a fancy ball? Personally, I think there are a few elegant ice types that will fit in quite well. Alola Ninetales and Aurorus, for example. Let me know which one you'd bring.